morning. Today is Saturday, April 18th. It's my son's 43rd birthday. Can't celebrate with him though. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Danny. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. He doesn't like being called Danny, but you know what? He's going to be Danny to the day I die. Because he's Danny. He's just Danny. Danny was due on March 25th. We induced labor on April 18th. I know I was pregnant for almost 10 months. I know that people think that I calculated wrong. No, I did not calculate wrong. Jim and I had gone on a second honeymoon to Toronto in June of '76. And when we came back, Jim worked out of state for the whole month of July and half of August. I never hooked up with anybody else. So I know that Danny is a Canadian baby because he was conceived in Canada. And he just liked where he was and he didn't want to come out. And so on Friday, actually I almost lost Danny because I was about 3 months pregnant and I was having signs that I was going to lose the pregnancy. And the doctor told me, just stay in bed for the weekend, and on Monday we'll probably have to do a D&C because I think you're going to lose your baby over the weekend. And I had already lost a baby the year before, or 2 years before that, and I was determined I wasn't going to lose another baby. So I stayed in bed and I didn't get out for nothing. Jimmy was just 3, almost 4 at the time. My sister Mary lived with me and she took care of Jimmy so that I could stay in the bed. I only got up to go to the bathroom, never got out of the bed. And so then when he was late, I was a little concerned, thinking that something might go wrong. So on Friday when I went to the doctor's, which would have been, what, the 15th, he said, if you don't have this baby in the weekend, on Monday you're going to come in and we're going to induce labor. And I said, that sounds good to me. So we got to the hospital on Monday morning. By the time they got me all settled in and everything, it was like 9:30, 9:45. And the doctor says, well, I'm going to give her a shot to induce labor. And then Jim says, well, I'm supposed to pick up a new car today. And he says, go get the car. This is going to be a process. Go get the car. So they gave me the shot. Jim gave me a kiss goodbye. He left. And like 11 minutes later at 10:11, ta-da! There was Danny. Danny came into the world. He said, I waited long enough. I'm out. So anyway, that's Danny's birth story. But we also have another birthday. It's Jean-Luc over at WW Gays. Today's his birthday. He gets a song too. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jean-Luc. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. I don't know that he watches my channel, but he had done a tag or something, or a collab or something, and I told him if he gave me his birthday, I'd sing to him. And so I did. So it's on him if he watches or not. I don't know, but he still gets a song. He told me his birthday. He gets a song. If you're new to my channel, let me know when your birthday is. I'll sing to you. You may not want to hear it, but I'll sing to you. And apologies to Tina Tedder, T-E-D-D-E-R. The other day she had sent me an email to let me know that she's reached 100 pounds. Dun, da, 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 da. Dun, da, 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 da. Dun, da, da, da. Dun, da, 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 dun, da, da, da. She lost 100 pounds. Not reached 100 pounds, but she lost 100 pounds. Congratulations. And I'm so sorry it took me this many days to get it into the video, but I'm very proud of you. Very, very proud of you. And I'm hoping that soon we'll be going dun, da, 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 to me too. But we'll see. So today is Saturday, Danny's birthday. I'm not going to be able to celebrate with him. I already did call him. His birthday's at 10:11. I call all of my children on the time that they were born. And Danny was born at 10:11 in the morning. Christy was born at 9:43 in the morning. And Jimmy was born at 6:35 at night. I called Jimmy at 6:35 in the morning because that's about what time I went to the hospital. And I didn't want him to go the whole day thinking I forgot his birthday. So he knows I'm going to call him. And he's usually he's up that time anyhow, even when he's not working. Because he gets up and exercises and things like that. So anyway, I have no plans. Are you surprised? I have no plans for today. I'm gonna eat a healthy breakfast. I'm gonna eat a little bit more today because I don't know. I've just been feeling a little peckish this week. I like that word. My cousin's husband, Dale, says it all the time from Canada. He always says he's feeling a little peckish. And I know it's like everybody has said it before, but I've never heard it in my family too often. So, but I like that word, peckish. And that's what I've been all week is peckish. And I am today too, so I do plan on eating some. Christy and Sophia came by for a sidewalk visit last night. We stayed like 7 feet away. She, you know, far, far away. And we talked to each other. She had found a bread dish of mine, and she had made some banana bread for Jim. So she put the bread in the bread dish that she had borrowed, and then she brought some chocolate chip cookies, homemade chocolate chip cookies. And she said, well, if you don't want me to leave them, I go, no, you know, I've been very good. All through Lent, I didn't have any sweets, and I'll have a couple cookies. And so I do plan on having some cookies. And I'm going to have a couple cookies. And then tomorrow, Jim and I are planning on starting back walking. So we'll see how that works. But anyway, I want to get my highlight video up. Oh, funny thing about my highlight video. You're not going to see it because I noticed it right off. But it's funny. I weigh naked in the morning, which I know that when I go back to the meetings, I'm not going to be able to do that. Well, maybe. You think they'll stop me? If they're smart, they will. But anyway, so I got on the scale to weigh myself, and I saw that I had a lot. Well, I gained a 0.2, and I thought, well, 0.2, that's not too bad. You know, because really, I thought I ate more this week than I've eaten all through Lent. So, and I didn't walk, so I thought, you know, I'm fine with the 0.2 gain. So then I took my shower and got dressed, and then I was looking at the video because I couldn't remember because I keep track of my book still. I write it myself in the book, and so I wanted to watch the video again, and you could see my naked body reflection in the scale. You could see everything. So I thought, oh, hell no, I'm not sharing this video. So I got undressed, positioned my camera so that I could get on the scale again and weighed myself again, and I weighed the same. So I still the 0.2 gain. And but you didn't get to see me naked. You didn't need to see that. I didn't need to see that, but I am so thankful that I did see it because we don't want an X rating on my videos. I'd have to put not suitable for anybody under 100. So anyway, okay, let's go think about breakfast because I'm getting a little hungry. I'm getting a little peckish. Okay, let's eat breakfast. Today is Saturday, April 18th. I started my day with a prayer. My quote is, if you look at what you have in life, you'll always have more. If you look at what you don't have in life, you'll never have enough. It's a 9-point breakfast, 5 points for my half a cup of Kodiak mix, 3 points for 4 slices of center cut bacon, a point for a third of a cup of sugar-free syrup, and 0 for my egg, berries, tea, and water. 9 points. I still have 14 points left for the rest of the day. Okay, I'm going to end my video now, but first I want you to see who I'm visiting with. Let me see. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of light. Let me see if I come up a little closer. Just a minute. Got to stand up here for a minute. Let me unplug you because we're charging our phone as we speak. But I'm visiting with a friend. Who is it? Who is it? Look this way, look this way. She's too busy reading. There she goes. There she goes. It's Dee. It's Dish with Dee. I've been watching her. She's has a little bit of a gain today. But you know what? Easter was last Sunday. Let me pause her for a minute so I can give my full attention to you. I have been watching a few videos. I watched Anita over at Chit Chat Patty Whack. She made some strawberry something. She made it in a little bread dish. Was it bread or something? I watched it, but... And then who else did I watch? I watched Bee. Bee had a slight gain, too. Watched Bee's Journey. And then I watched... Who else did I watch? Oh, West Virginia Running Don. I watched him. And Holy Crap, I'm Fat. Stephanie, don't give up. I mean, I know you're struggling, but... I know you're not going to give up. I just know she's not going to give up. I just know she's not going to give up. And then I watched Liz over at 23 Points a Day. Choose showing. I couldn't believe the picture she was showing of how much different she looks. Oh my gosh, she's completely different looking than when she lost 100 pounds twice and she lost 50 pounds once. But she's not going to gain all of her weight back and have to lose 100 pounds again. So I'm really proud of her for that. And then I watched Gina Pearson, and she was showing me the line for Costco that Tom had gone in. I was a little concerned because it didn't look like Tom took his gloves off before he came into the truck, because everything he would have touched in the truck would have been on the gloves. So I don't know if he took them off and she just didn't show that. And then they were talking about the restrictions on Michigan, how we can't plant anything because our governor told us we can't go to garden centers. I'd like to point out that we got 3 inches of snow yesterday. Okay, the ground is frozen. What are they planting? That's my first question. My second question is, are they going to shovel the snow off the grass and then cut the grass? I don't get it. We live in Michigan. The ground is still frozen. Most people don't start their planting until at least Mother's Day, which is the second Sunday in May. So I realize that there's a lot of restrictions in Michigan. I really do. But our numbers are coming down, and I think it's because of the restrictions. So do I like being home? I like my home. I have a very comfortable home. I have everything that I need in my home. But like I said yesterday, I'm a social creature. Or maybe I said that this morning. I'm a social being, and I love being around other people. So I am going a little stir crazy. Today was a long day for me. It really, I don't know why. Weekends always seem to be my struggles. They really do. I don't know why. I'm retired. Every day is the same, especially now. You all know what every day is the same as the day before. But I just really, yeah. You saw my breakfast. I had a healthy breakfast. I didn't have any lunch because I wasn't hungry. I ate my breakfast. It was a big breakfast, to be honest with you. It was a big breakfast. And then for lunch, for my dinner, I had a slice of the pizza that was left over from Thursday. I had a glass of my lemonade, and I had 3 chocolate chip cookies. 3, mind you, 3. Not 1, not 2, but 3 chocolate chip cookies because I was craving a little bit of chocolate. So, and the reason I had 3 was because they were homemade chocolate chip cookies, because my daughter came by for a sidewalk visit yesterday. She broke the law because you're not supposed to be driving unless it's to get food or prescriptions. But she was bringing back one of my dishes that she had borrowed. I guess when she was cleaning or something, she found it. So, she came, put it out, and then we talked like from 6 or 7 feet away while she stayed in her car. And then I disinfected the packaging when I brought it in the house. But and then today was my son Danny's birthday, which I told you earlier. So I called him, talked to him, sang to him. And then just been trying to watch videos today. I've got one more episode, which is not till next week, of my Little Fires Everywhere on Hulu. I really like that little series. I'm going to start watching Mrs. America on Hulu, and I think on Apple they have Rocket Man, so I think I might watch that tonight. But other than that, just staying in, not doing much, just kind of like laying around. Jim and I are thinking we're going to start back walking tomorrow, because one of the reasons we didn't walk this week too was this was supposed to be the peak in Michigan, and so they had asked everybody to stay indoors and not to go out unless they absolutely had to. And so we just didn't even want to come in contact with anybody outside, so the 2 of us just stayed in the house for the whole week. Neither one of us left the house for a week. So, and then what else? Oh, I did a grocery haul because I thought, well, I better, a pickup thing, and so I did a pickup because I thought it was going to take a long time. And I did get a slot for Thursday, but it's 7 in the morning. Got to get up at 7 in the morning to go pick up my order. And if I was brave enough, I could just go into the store, because for senior citizens, it's from 7 to 8:30 that senior citizens can go in the store. But I thought this way they'll already have my order all picked up, so I don't have to worry about coming in contact with anybody other than the person that puts it in my car. So I'm going to do that. I did a 2-week order, so I don't have to order again for 2 weeks. And then that's it. That's just it. It's a boring day, but we're getting a little closer. I think she's going to relax some of the restrictions on the 1st of May because she's with Michigan is with who are we with? We're with Indiana, Illinois, Ohio, Wisconsin, and Minnesota. I think Pennsylvania too. That our little region has the governors are getting together about opening up slowly. So what I think that they're going to do at the beginning of May is open up the gardening centers. So, oh my goodness, people can get out and do their gardening. I want to see every one of these people that were complaining. I want them to be on the news showing me their gardens. Anyway, don't get me started on that. I think that they'll open up some of the golf courses as long as that they can do. A lot of our golf courses you can pay online so you don't have to come in contact with people. And, when you're golfing, you're not really together anyhow. You have your own little carts and stuff like that. And I think that they'll like outdoor landscaping things, which really come beginning of May. I agree, that's when the landscaping starts. That's when you're going to start trimming the trees and cutting back the bushes and things like that. I agree with that, but I don't see very many lawn services out in April in Michigan. I'm not saying that they're not out there. I just don't, they're few and far between is my point. And then maybe relaxing some. I'm not going to a restaurant. And I don't even know how a restaurant can afford to stay open if they're going to have people sitting 6 feet apart with the tables. They're not going to have enough servers and to be able to make enough money tip-wise. And so I think that, any money's better than no money. I know that. But that's going to be unusual. And do I really want a waitress coming up with me with a mask on? And do I really want to go to a restaurant with a mask and then I got to keep putting the fork underneath the mask? Different times, I know. And I'm shaking you around. I am so sorry. But anyway, that's going to do it for tonight. So stay safe. See you tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye.